Hi, this is Ron Gannett here at Community Church in beautiful Saddlebrook, Arizona. And at Community Church, we don't just have one Ron, but we have two Rons. And I want you to meet Ron Aeschliman, who's been at the church a long time. And Ron is going to be giving leadership to our music ministry. Ron, what's your history at the church?
I've been at the church since 1998, so I've been around a long time. Love to sing. I've always loved to sing, and especially love singing in church.
Now, Ron, you do some music in the community as well.
Yes, I do. I sing at all of the country clubs here, and have sung at some other restaurants outside of Saddlebrook, but I primarily like to stay in Saddlebrook, and I'm involved in a lot of different activities here, but I've done the variety show and just all kinds of things.
You know, Ron, one thing I like about you is music is part of your DNA. How have you been participating in music in your life?
I started singing probably about 6 years old in the Baptist church, and have continued all the way through high school and college, and then for a long period, did nothing but weddings in the summertime, and until that ended when we didn't have a free weekend, because all I was doing was singing weddings. So, and then that just continued, doing all of the family's weddings, singing at those, along with singing in church all the time, and then I got to Saddlebrook.
Now, outside of Saddlebrook, you do have a real life. You've got a wife and a family and a business back home. Tell us about your family and what you did for a career.
Thank you. I had a career in the grocery business for 17 years, but while I was in the grocery business, I was also fixing cars. And my forte was painting. I didn't really like mechanics. I enjoyed painting more on the artistic side, if you will, than the mechanical side. And my wife will certainly verify to that, or testify to that. But so I started my own business. Actually, I started working on cars when I was 15 years old, and bought my first car, fixed it all up, and somebody offered me an unbelievable price for it, so I sold it. Then I bought another car, fixed it up, somebody wanted it, I sold it. That evolved into a part-time business, and then that part-time business lasted over 17 years. Then I was with a large food chain at the time, working full-time back in the Chicagoland area. And I decided that a lot of politics were involved, that I needed to be on my own. So I opened up my first shop in 1978, and it has grown substantially from one person, which was me, wearing all the hats, to a company now that has probably 350 employees and 19 locations. So that's my business career. Singing wise, when we got to Saddlebrook, I got involved in the church right away, and that was really a neat experience. But it would take way too long to share that one with you. But it's a lot of fun. Then the fellow that used to do karaoke here passed away, and I was asked to fill in. And this was over probably 12 years ago. I was asked to fill in, and I started doing karaoke at HOA 1, and then have branched out and have done it at other locations. Then I started doing my own shows, which I get a lot of wonderful gratification from, and I really enjoy doing that. I pick my own music, of course, and have different types of venues where it's rock and roll. I do an Elvis show. I have a gospel show. I have a country show. And I have an easy listening show, which is a lot of beautiful music that everybody loves and they love to dance to. And I have a great show coming up. It's okay to plug this?
Plug it.
April 30th, I'm doing a new type of an event here in Saddlebrook, where it's going to be at HOA 1, and it's going to be, the atmosphere is going to be like that of a cruise ship, where they have a really great dinner, and then after dinner the lights go low, there's candles on the table, the room becomes silent, and I have chosen 30 of my favorite songs, and I'm going to just sing 30 songs, but they're my favorites, and it'll take about an hour and a half, but the whole idea is, and this idea came to me by two of my wonderful friends that live here in Saddlebrook that said, Ron, they come to a lot of my shows, but this one time they says, Ron, we love to hear you sing, but the problem is we don't get to hear you that much because there's so much talking going on in the audience. That's kind of a Saddlebrook way. Everybody's having fun. They're enjoying each other's company, and as an entertainer, you just get used to working with that. But they gave me the idea that it'd be more like a concert where people actually are silent and want to hear the music and hear me sing the songs. And so we haven't tried this before, but it's going to be a first, so I'm really looking forward to this.
Well, not only are you a personal performer of music, but you like to motivate people. So as we wrap this up, what are some of your dreams for the people in our community church musically?
Well, I think probably the biggest dream is that the people that are in the choir now, and they are an absolute wonderful, fabulous group of people. They have a fantastic blend. And I know that you in the audience, in the congregation, you experience that. And myself included, the feeling that you get when you are singing hymnals or spirituals, religious music, you're not only singing it for yourself, you're singing it for the congregation, and you're singing it for God. And everybody receives something from that. And it's a feeling that we get inside also. And most of the time we do a good job.
You always do a good job.
But to know that the feeling is mutual in the congregation, that's the reward.
That's great. Well, thank you, Ron. And we're going to talk to more Ron about next week's video as well. But I wanted you to meet him today. I just wanted you to get a touch for him, his dear wife, Carol. He's going to go to the hospital right after this chat and pick her up. She's had successful knee surgery. Pray for her, but also pray for our church, that God will raise up a host of musicians, that God will fill that sanctuary with praise every day. So, Ron, thank you for your leadership. Thank you for what you're doing, and we can only look forward to what God is going to do in the future.